On today's Dream to Doorstep stories, I've got my sister-in-law, Whitney, here. We're married to brothers, and I thought it would be fun to have Whitney on here today because she's a newer agent. She's doing well. I'm so excited to have you. I feel like every time we chat, it's just been fun to hear where your business is going and what you've been doing. It's just easy to have a fun conversation with you.
Yes.
I wanted to go into, how long ago did you get your license?
It's been less than a year, so I think it's been like 9 months, almost a year.
Yeah, and you've done quite a bit in less than a year. I mean, it doesn't even feel like it's been 9 months, but
Yeah.
You really started working like November, December.
Yeah, I feel like I got my first listing like the beginning of January. So
yeah. Do you want to
like
talk
5
to
months?
us about your first listing?
Yeah, about my first. Yeah. So my husband knew the builder, so it was kind of nice to have a connection. And he just said, because it was their first spec home that they've ever built, so they were kind of new too, which made it nice. So he just said, if you need an agent to list this home, and they said yeah. So I met with them, and it was scary going to my first listing appointment. Like, I remember calling my broker and being like, do you want to come? And he was like, no, you can do it. Like, you're ready. So, but luckily they've been super nice. And because it is hard where it's my first listing, I'm learning a lot as we go. But I feel like they've been really good to work with me and figure it out together. So
yeah,
it's been good.
I think I've seen this listing. It's the new build in South Weber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And luckily we just went under contract last week.
I didn't know that.
I know. It just happened. So I thought that I'm I'm glad that it's under contract.
Yeah.
When I'm meeting with Ashlie, so I can be like, it is good. Because it's been stressful. And listing in January, I feel like was kind of hard.
Yeah.
Being like, it might not be, or it might be a little slower in the winter, but it might pick up. So I do feel like they knew going in that I might be a little longer, but.
And now it's under contract.
Now it's under contract. So
and it's going to close before summer.
Yes.
Just putting it out there now.
Yes.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
You've done stuff in between that listing and this one now going under contract. You've had your first closing now, right?
Yeah.
Which, as I've talked to other agents about this, a lot of people don't even have a transaction in their whole first year. Like, that is actually pretty normal.
Yeah.
So you've had more experience in your first 9 months than most agents have in their first year.
Yeah.
And you've had one closing?
I've had 3 actually.
3 closings.
Because my dad's lots.
Oh, yeah.
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 It's like really the whole reason
Oh, and
I got into real estate was because of my dad. What first started me thinking about real estate was a lot of our family works for Minky Couture and the Minky blankets. And one night, me and my husband, Tom, were talking about, because a lot of the owners' kids have started their own lines within Minky, like the baby Minky or the pet couture.
Yeah.
And so we were just saying, like, it's nice if you have these opportunities, but you still have to, like, put an effort and work to capitalize on it. Like, her kids have this awesome opportunity, but they still have to. So it just got me thinking, like, what are my opportunities that I have that I could, like, capitalize on?
Oh, yeah.
And so I thought of my dad, because he's owned an excavation business forever. But the past few years, he's done more developments. And I thought, even if I could just sell his lots as an agent, like, that would be good enough, or like, that's good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what got me thinking about it and wanting to do it more and working with my dad.
And you've sold 2 of his lots now.
Yeah. I sold 2 of his lots, which was fun too, or interesting, because my dad is like super old school. He's never used an agent. Never. Like, growing up, they used to build like 1 home a year.
Oh my.
Never used an agent. Like, and he's done a few developments, has never used an agent. So I called him and just was like, any chance you want me to list those lots for you? And luckily they sold in like 2 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
So I feel like it was good for him to be like the power of the MLS, that people could see him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did sell.
And you as his agent.
And me as his agent. Being like, I can do this.
Yeah.
And it has really been fun. Like, we talk on the phone a lot about things.
Were you weren't nervous to talk to him, but was he expecting you to come talk to him about listing your lots?
Oh, yeah. My dad would never call me, because he'd be like, you need to not earn this, but he is more like you want something.
Me.
Like, growing up, he always joked, like, if I'd be like, oh, I want this, I'm like, you know what you do? You get a job then you get money and then you buy it. And I'd be like, oh. Or if it was my mom, she'd be like, here you go. Like, you know what I mean? My dad's different. So I knew I would have to approach him about it. And I knew he'd want me to. And he was very nice. And I feel like now it's been good. And he's doing like another one right now that I'm going to sell some of the lots. So
I do know that about your dad because of the football team. Holden plays with football with one of the kids.
Yeah.
One of the
Nils'
Sydenhams.
nephew. Yeah.
Yeah, Nils' nephew. Yeah, one of the Sydenhams. And he has to go personally ask him about.
My dad is like, I will buy any fundraiser. I will do anything, but you have to come to my house and ask me. I'm not going to do it over text. I'm not going to I actually was going to tell Holden that. I wanted to be like, if you go to my dad, he will do it. But he likes kids to come to him.
Yeah.
And ask.
Oh, it's good. Jake is the same way.
Yeah.
He's like, they can ask me directly.
Yes.
Maybe he gets a little bit of that from Lane. I don't know.
Well, it is good probably for kids to be like, ask in person. It's scarier, but.
You specifically are the one that has the harder conversations. Mm-hmm. And I feel like maybe that's part of being in your family.
Yeah, I think so. And I think it is from my dad. That's like a big thing or a big part of his business that he would tell us is like, you just have to tell people. Like, even if it's like scary or sucks to have that conversation, like they'll appreciate it. And moving forward business wise, they'll trust you and know.
Before you got your license, you were a stay-at-home mom. Mm-hmm. You did teach group fitness.
I did teach group fitness, yes.
Which was great. I even got to go to some of your classes.
Yes.
Really enjoyed that. But mainly you were a stay-at-home mom.
Yep.
And then what made you want to get your license? Did you know that you always wanted to do something when your kids all got in school? Mm-hmm. Or did it just come up and tell me more about how you got into it.
Yeah, so I feel very lucky that I stayed home with my kids because that is what I've always wanted to do. I don't feel like I've had big career goals. I feel like for me, I was always I want to just be home with my kids. So I feel lucky that I was able to do that for 10 years. And then I knew when my youngest was going into kindergarten, I was like, what am I going to do now? And I think that's the hard part about being a mom is I could tell that I was I actually don't know if I have a life. My kids were my life. My kids are my life. And so I think I started feeling what do I want to do? It's given me a sense of purpose, something I can have on my own. Yes, my family's tied to it, but it's something that and it was really scary, to be honest, because I was I've just been a mom for all these years. I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know if I can talk business, or you know what I mean. And I think even seeing your example, I feel it's been good. I feel you like to work, and I feel I've always seen you do different things, and I've been if Ashlie can do this, I can do it too. And I feel you guys have done really well in it with while raising your kids and being there for your kids, but also building a business. Going into it, I've learned agents do more than I thought. And I mean that in a nice way. I think people think oh, they just list these homes and get to show homes and then they just sell them. And I'm no, it's a lot of work goes into one listing that maybe a lot of people don't see for sure.
If there's anything I want people to know, it's that.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
People do not know what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And it's seriously, that low grade stress quite often. I've learned to manage it now.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that too when you were talking. I feel I know that my personality is more relaxed, but I do think it's what you train your brain. I feel I try really hard to be no, you're only going to say positive things. And I feel you've worked really hard on that.
Yeah.
And have improved a lot to be no, we're just going to, even if it's pretending to be positive, it's I think it does change your perspective on a lot of things.
Whether clients are feeling stressed because of me, if there's anything I've learned, it's how much power we as agents have on the way our clients feel and how they respond to certain things.
Yeah.
I can go to a client and be a seller and be like, we got an offer. It's been, after it's been a long time on the market, like, good news, we have an offer. It's super exciting versus, and I've done this. Guys, we got an offer. It's not that great.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you now.
Yeah.
But like, it's a starting point.
Yeah.
Instead, and I've really had to learn to like go into it upbeat because it is a starting point.
Yeah.
I'm not creating like a false sense of anything. It really is like a starting point. But like learning how to be that person for your clients that's like upbeat and knows that we can make something happen if it's meant to happen. I was so excited to hear your dream to doorstep story, and I'm excited to hear where it all goes as you continue in this in real estate. And I'm really excited to watch you stick with it. If there's anything I get excited for, especially with someone in the family doing something, I'm like, just stick with it. So I'm super excited to see where it takes you. If there was one story or takeaway to end with, what would it be?
I think for me, the biggest thing, like doing all this and starting it all, is like just being brave enough to start. Like whatever you want to do, it's scary and you're going to doubt it, but just start. Like I didn't tell anyone. I don't think I told anyone I was even doing the class till I was like ready to take my test, because I thought I just don't want the pressure. So just be brave enough to start and just go from there. Just keep going.
See where it goes. Yeah, I love that.